My name is Melinda Morgan. I reside in Hyde Park, Chicago, Illinois, and I'm a writer and orator.
You look fine, but what war are you fighting that the world doesn't know about?
If you don't know what this cane signifies, it signifies visual impairment. I'm totally blind. I have what is called Charles Bonnet syndrome, and my optic nerve on both eyes, they're detached from my retina. So Charles Bonnet syndrome is what the brain creates as a result of no sight or light perception. Also, I live with mental health disorders. I suffer from CPTSD and major depressive disorder.
How has it been navigating these conditions?
The conditions themselves are manageable with the proper support. So therapy, medication management for some people, and like support systems from family and friends. The problems come in connection with the way that mental health disorders are perceived by the outside world if the outside world doesn't understand your symptom structures. So if you have CPTSD, then you deal with sometimes panic attacks, fright, flight, fawning, where you're constantly placating. Even if you're in a dangerous situation, you will make the nice, which further entrenches you in the stigma that you're fighting. So I find myself constantly encountering barriers connected to certain services that I gain and connected to just people that don't have a full understanding of what I'm struggling with. So the mental health disorders, they're manageable. It's the way that I'm perceived. Blindness, it's manageable with training, if you work really hard, but the way people perceive blindness, that's the bigger problem. The biggest problems for me have to do with the way that I'm perceived, not what I'm managing.
What is something you would like to offer to the world to create more space for you in it?
My most challenging struggle is connected to interpersonal relationships. When you're trying to get better and you're dealing with mental health management, you have to constantly face barriers of people that are comfortable with you just the way you are. And when you're trying to get better, they almost want to hold you in that image that makes them most comfortable in dealing with you. And in many instances, it's belittling and alienating. It brings about shame. So I would encourage individuals who are living with mental health disorders or any sort of a physical disability, when you're interacting with your family or friends and you feel like you're being shunned, you want to try to open up a dialogue. If that dialogue is rejected, you have to find the strength to not only recover from that rejection, but you also have to find the strength to continue to move forward. Because if you don't, it's likened to quicksand. The more you fight, the quicker you sink. You have to grab on to like a tree root. The tree root is moving forward. If you don't grab hold of that, then you're gonna drown. And I'm trying to save my own life. My dad used to say to me, put the things that offend you furthest from you, right? It's my responsibility to take care of me. If I do self-inventory and commit to introspection, then I can present a better Melinda. If everybody did that, instead of taking the inventory of people outside of themselves, then the world would be a better place. You have to own what's going on with you and stop being a micromanager of what's going on outside of you with things that you can't change. The one thing I can change is me.